What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Trigger TV. You know, we have to get up in here and get it in real quick and bring you the Soto case. Let's get that echo out of here. But, guys, welcome back. Come on, come up in here and hit that like button real quick, you guys, so we can go ahead and get into this right now. If you know what I'm saying, let's go, you guys. We got to talk about this. I said it on the last video that I thought the mother was involved, and there's a third suspect, and absolutely beyond a reasonable doubt. Damn it, I was absolutely right. So let's get into this real quick. Let's go ahead and knock out some of these disclaimers. Those beautiful, lovely kids should be coming home from school, which is work, but still remember the Trigger TV is never, ever, ever for kids. So please get those lovely babies out the way and off the stream and away from here because this is not for kids at all. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead get those disclaimers out there. Let's pop out on this Soto case. I told you I was gonna pop on it, but they just doing a lot, and I knew for sure that the mother was involved. I knew it. I knew it. It's a family affair. Somebody tell me why it's a family affair. What drug deal went wrong that all the family members had to get involved? But before we even go there, before I even hold you too long, let's go ahead and get these disclaimers out the way. Remember that this is for teaching and purposes only. You guys, look at the disclaimer. It says it's not for kids. This is for intended purposes. Listen, there's a content warning as well. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. So listen, if this is not your thing, crime is not your thing, you got to scoot on. It may affect you, so be careful. Trigger warning right now, okay? Here goes your disclaimer again. And remember, this is how we are coming no matter what. Bringing one heart, one mind, one soul together, you guys, one day at a time, providing love and support to victims of violent crimes and family members grieving their loved ones due to their stories being untold, and bringing back a sense of humanity to help all communities heal in any way possible to end violence. Okay, let's get in here, you guys. Let's talk about this Soto case. I can't believe it. What the hell is going on? Somebody come over here and pick me up off the floor right now. I hit the floor, but I already knew though. Remember, I said this morning. I said this last week. The mother's involved. Why is it a family affair? Somebody tell me why it's a family affair. I don't even know why, but let's get into it. I don't know why, but we're about to figure it out. We're about to figure out why it's a family affair. I'm not holding you. Let's get up in here and let's go ahead and start sharing some screens and find out what the hell's going on. Now, listen, I had already put together a slide of what was going on a long time ago from last week of all the details and everything. But you know what? Before I even play that slide, let's just play the third arrest. Let's just play what just happened right now. Okay. And then I'll go through all the slides and everything leading up to this stuff because I'm not gonna play you the lead up. I'm gonna play you what's on the TV right now. Okay. Let's play what's on the TV right and now. Let's go. Hit that like button if you're in here, you guys. Please remember it's a safe space. You can always come out and pop out and talk to Trigger TV and see what's going on, baby. So go ahead and make sure you do that. But I'm going to share with you what the hell is going on right now. Okay. And I mean right now. Hold on one second. Let me get my shit together. All right. Together. I want to share with you what's going on right now. This is unbelievable. Let me stop this one and let's get into the other one. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I knew it though. Understand me when I tell you that I knew this. I knew it, but I'm wondering why. Somebody tell me why it's a family affair. Let's go. Let's get into it. So remember the father, and remember that the son was arrested. Now the stepmother, Mira Marta Romanos, 47 years old, has been arrested on 3 felony charges, okay? And she lived with the husband and the sick son. Tell me what the hell is going on here. What drug deal went bad that the whole family had to kill those two? That's not what happened. Something else happened, and we're gonna find out what the hell happened. We surely are. Let's go. And this bad boy want to take his time. Not today, baby. Look at her walking around this corner. Let's go. Somebody tell me why she's involved. What happened? Why is it a family affair? Let's go. Come on, you two, shit together now. She has been charged, and this is her coming around this corner, head down, in an Ozzy Osbourne. And I need to go back and do this. Hold on one second. Let's get this around the corner now. Girl, play the clip. Mirta, did you get? It's taking too long. Come on. We'll play the other one if we have to. Let's go. They asking her all kind of questions. Let's get past this. This is taking a minute. She come around a mountain.
Does your silence mean anything? What do you want?
Why is this freezing up like this? This is gonna make me really upset. Because her silence is golden right here. I don't like when this happens. Come on now, YouTube. We took it straight to YouTube, not to the Canva now.
People to know. What do you want to say to Savannah's mom?
I can't. It's like this clip is trying to load. You guys, hold on one second. We're gonna run it back and watch her come around this corner and see what we got, because this is about to, yeah. We have another arrest clip. Let's stop this one real quick. Let's not waste any time in letting shit go and letting shit ride, because let's play this while I get this thing coming up, because this thing is making me upset. We don't have time for this. Either it's gonna play or it's not. All right. Let's get that out and let's go on to this real quick, because I have a whole slide for you, and then we're gonna get them being arrested because for whatever reason, oh girl don't want to come up on the clip. Let's go again. Let's see. Let's pull it up again. It's like the clip is chirping, set chirping. Yeah, we need another clip. I believe it's like frozen, and I'm not feeling it. So let's go on real quick, you guys. Let's move on real quick, and we're gonna get that other clip up for you. Meanwhile, I'm gonna stop it real quick because I don't know how you guys feel about it, but there's
Mirta,
nothing.
did you give Christopher your gun?
Okay, yeah, because they're asking all kind of questions, and there's nothing worse than watching a clip that just keeps freezing. So hold on a second. Let's stop real quick. Let's stop that screen and let me put together what we had all the way up to leading up to this arrest. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna pull the correct clip of her getting arrested right now, because we can't have all this interruption in this thing. This thing has got to be golden, baby, golden. You hear me? Because I just jumped on here and just said, okay, we got to go. So no, let me go ahead and put my Texas clip up real quick, and then we are going to get into her arrest real quick. This is what I have put together for you guys all week long leading up to all this shit. Okay, so let's go there real quick. Hold on one second, and let's go there. And then let me get the correct clip of her getting arrested while we're doing that. Okay, I got you covered. Let's go. And let me get up in here and change my title. All right, because I see I'm struggling over here now. I done jumped on to YouTube like it ain't nothing, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Breaking news. And look. So let's break down what happened all the way up until the lead wake up call for Mrs. Romanos, 47 years old, as Trey would say, looking all of 67 in her face, not wanting to show nothing. Screw the countdown. You guys know what time it is. Let's do the lead up real quick of everything, and then let me get that clip.
We're learning new details about the deaths of a pregnant Texas teenager and her boyfriend. Police say 18-year-old Savannah Soto and 22-year-old Matthew. We're learning new details about the deaths of a pregnant Texas teenager and her boyfriend. Police say 18-year-old Savannah Soto and 22-year-old Matthew Guerra were found Tuesday with gunshot wounds. Christian Benavides reports on the new details.
I don't want to believe that she's gone. It hurts too much. She was my only daughter.
Gloria Cordova is struggling with the loss of her 18-year-old daughter, Savannah Nicole Soto, who was 9 months pregnant when she was found dead along with her boyfriend, 22-year-old Matthew Guerra.
All that was going through my mind was the baby. Is the baby still alive? Was she crying out for me?
Their bodies were found inside of a locked car matching the description of Guerra's in a parking lot about 3 miles from where they lived, days after they were reported missing. Soto's brother tells CBS News his sister was in the front seat with a baby carrier in her lap. Guerra was laying across the back seat. Both were shot behind the right ear. Police say they are investigating it as a murder. Soto's family wants answers. Her mother wonders if the tumultuous relationship between her daughter and her boyfriend was a factor.
He used to abuse her. And I told her to get out of the relationship, but she was hard-headed.
According to court records, a restraining order was filed against Guerra after a domestic incident last year on Christmas Day, but it was later dismissed. Guerra's parents deny the accusations of abuse against their son.
A lot of untrue things have been said about Matthew, and it's not like that. You know, they were a loving couple. She wasn't trapped in that relationship. She wanted to be there. They were happy.
For CBS Mornings, Christian Benavides, San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, so that's one that we're going to play. One we're going to knock out real quick, okay? Let's get on to the other ones real quick of what led up to these 3 felonies real quick, okay? While we're at it, okay? Let me get some things changed real quick. I see that I just hopped my little stuff on here quickly, because I already knew. Hold on 1 second. All right, now we're ready to rock and freaking roll, okay? All right, let's see. And let's make sure we got all of our shit up in here. We want to make sure that we are in the correct space when we do this, okay? All right, because good night. This is a really intense case. Sorry, you guys are gonna kind of go through this with me real quick. We're gonna do a little podcasting real quick together because this is something that Trig does not have a schedule. I just go live whenever the news hit. That's when I hit. Okay, so that's when I hit. They hit. I hit. That's how it's got to be for crime. That's how it's got to be. Now beef is different. You can take all damn day to beef, but crime, nah. When they hit, you hit, baby, and that's how it's got to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? This shit right here, though. Okay, so we don't need to do all that. Why? Why? All right, now. So let's get out of here. Why is this doing this? And let's get on. This is really interrupting me. Let's get on with this real quick, and let's get on to the stream because I have to make sure that they're in my lovely title, and they're not. How the hell I started streaming? They're not there. Okay. I'm already live now. Shit. All right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm out of here. All right, I'm back. Now, let's get on to the next one, you guys. I do have the arrest stuff coming up for you, but I do not want to hold you too long. So let's get into this shit because I think this shit is wicked. I think it's wicked. What happened was wicked. Okay? Wicked, raw, whatever you want to call it, cold-blooded. Like, come on, they said that was a female that got out the car. That was not a female. That was the
There is
fat-ass
new information tonight in the killing of a pregnant.
Come on. Let's get it where it belongs, okay? Because she definitely didn't deserve all
There
this.
is new information tonight in the killing of a pregnant Texas teenager and her boyfriend. Late this afternoon, San Antonio police released a new video calling it an important clue into finding out how the couple died. CBS's Christian Benavides has the latest.
The new video released this afternoon shows two people San Antonio police are calling persons of interest in the deaths of 18-year-old Savannah Soto and the father of her unborn baby, 22-year-old Matthew Guerra. The video, police say, was recorded close to where the bodies were found. It shows one man driving a dark pickup truck and another getting out of the car belonging to Soto and Guerra.
Is there somebody that gets out of that vehicle that you're trying
Yes.
to?
Yes.
And you don't believe it to be either Matthew or...
No.
The couple was found dead in their car from gunshot wounds Tuesday, a few miles from their apartment. They were reported missing on Saturday after they didn't show up for an appointment to induce labor. Friends and family gathered today to remember Soto and her unborn child.
I'm sorry that this had to happen to you. But you know, I'm in your heart, my baby, that she knows I loved her.
Police say they are still looking through other surveillance video and the couple's cell phone records for clues. Christian Benavides, CBS News, San Antonio.
Keep going. Keep going. What else led up to this? Let's find out what else led up to it. Because I should have showed you this last week, but no, we didn't. We wanted it to develop more details, and we got what we wanted. Exactly.
Warning, a
Third
development in
suspect.
a case that rocked the state of Texas.
Good. Let's go. You rocked the whole. You didn't just rock Texas. You rocked the world. This is a family affair, and I'm trying to figure out why. Somebody tell me why. Make it make sense. It's a family affair. You didn't rock Texas. You rocked the world. Mother,
Warning,
father,
a
and
development in
son.
a case that rocked the state. Warning, a development in a case that rocked the state of Texas over the holiday season. San Antonio police have made an arrest in the case of Savannah Soto and her boyfriend, Matthew Guerra. Well, the two arrests come 8 days after Savannah and Matthew were found dead in a car. Well, Texas Today reporter Jordan Sauter Francis is live in the newsroom with all of the details. And Jordan, walk us through what we know.
Good morning, Jasmine. Like you said, this case rocked the state of Texas. So you can imagine what it did to the families of these victims over the past 8 days. But hopefully some solace is coming to them as the suspects are in custody. Two suspects, a father and a son. The son, Christopher Preciado, is 19 and faces capital murder charges. The father, Ramon Preciado, is 53, faces abuse of a corpse. People say the police say he helped move the bodies after they were murdered. Police are also saying this appeared to be a drug deal going bad. Now, it was information on Savannah's cell phone that actually led police to the suspect's car. From the car, police were able to track where the vehicle owner.
So here's my thing. Let me interrupt real quick, you guys, and I have to explain to me what drug deal could go so bad that your mother, your father, and the child takes Matthew's life, Savannah's life, and their unborn child's life. What drug deal could go so bad that it was a family affair? You see, I had to change the damn title because I forgot to put their names in the title because I wanted to call this a family affair. What deal could go so bad that you killed 3 people? 3 people took 3 people's lives over what deal that went so bad that your parents taught you how to cover up a murder? This is what we're teaching our children, to take their life when they take your money, or if it's a bad deal, this is what you do? Absolutely not. This case has been outraged. This case has outraged me for the last week. Okay, let's go. Because I got the last little arrest one. Come on, let's go. Let's find out what led up to this. Because I've been wanting to share this for a while. You guys, welcome, Pitsy. I can't see you guys in the chat, but I'm seeing you guys on my screen. Yeah, welcome to the chat. I love you so much. My beautiful mod. Welcome, Queen. Welcome, AT2, to the chat. I know, what do you call it? Big J, I know you out there too, somewhere in the bushes. Well, you guys, welcome to the chat. I can't see you. I'm over here. I can see you on the TV screen, though. But I am hot. What's going on? What deal went so bad?
Or live, leading them to the Preciados. Here's a video of the Preciado family in police custody.
Pop.
Make a hole, guys.
Pop.
Now, if you remember, Savannah Soto was 9 months pregnant. Like I said, this case rocked the state of Texas.
Remember, she was scheduled, you guys, to be induced in a few days. So they're going to labor. This child was full birth, ready to come out. What the hell went so bad? My thing is, the parents are not even speaking. The parents are not speaking on this. They're not saying a word. Not a word as to why, what, when, where. Come on now.
We'll have more details coming up in 30 minutes. Back to you in the studio.
30 minutes. They better come on with
Okay,
it.
Jordan, thank you. Yeah, this is a very, very interesting case that has a lot of people attention. So interested to see the rest of the developments that come out of this. Thank you. Morning, a development.
No, we're going to see all the developments, everything that came out of this, everything. I want the video. I want the video. I want the video. I'm going to get that video and we're going to make it play because I want to see her. She had nothing to say, just like him. Nothing to say. Nothing. This is him getting arrested. Supposed to be examples to our children. You guys are parents. You guys let this happen. Here's his arrest. Looks like her arrest. I know you've seen this last week. Let's watch it again together. Let's watch it together. This is what she did too today. She did the same damn thing. Wait, are you sorry?
Did you know Savannah was 9 months? Did you know she was pregnant?
That car right there.
Did you know she was pregnant? Of course he did.
Hey guys, we're going this way.
No, welcome 82 to the building. Yeah, welcome to the building. Cyrus, welcome to the building. Guys, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for all your support, you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys are amazing.
Any messages for the
What's
family?
going on, everybody?
They want to know why. Why'd you do it?
You sorry?
Did you do it? Why did you do it?
Did you know she was pregnant? Nothing to say? Huh? You didn't care?
Yeah, you're still a mod. You
Close to Christmas?
a mod too still. Where you been?
Why, man? Any remorse?
Being at, yeah.
Sorry?
Miss you,
You're
yeah.
sorry for lying about what you're saying. You don't even know what's going on.
Well, tell
You
us.
just make stuff up like always.
Tell us. What's going on?
Shalom.
Did you shoot them?
Did you shoot them?
Are you in video? Did you kill them or did you just hide the evidence?
Yes, make sure you hit that like button,
you know
please. Yeah, 82, tell them, smash that like button for me. You guys, if you're not a member, if you're not green, go ahead and turn green. I'm not going nowhere. We're going to go 5 for 5 this week. That means 5 drops for 5 days. We're going 5 for 5. Trigger's not going to be lazy. We're going 5 for 5. Because I have another video to drop. Why they got to do all this today? Silent Bob, you ready? Let me get the rest of this. Capital murders, you guys. Capital murders.
Are you sorry for what happened? How did you feel an unborn baby?
That's the son. There's Christopher.
What do you want to say to your family, to Savannah, to Matthew's family?
You sorry? You sorry?
I'm mortified.
Nothing to say. An unborn child. It was an entire family.
You guys hear this? These people are speaking like it's an unborn child, an entire freaking family. And look at his face; he has nothing to say. I actually thought he was the stepmom coming out when they first arrested the father and him. I thought that it was the parents being arrested because the hair and the look. He looked just, I mean, he looked like the stepmom. I mean, I don't know. I got a son too. And I wish he would walk around here looking like that. I don't care how old he is. Come to my house looking like that. We're going to have a talk. But nevertheless, you love your kids. You love them how you love them. And they can wear what they want. If you want curly hair, I don't care. It's fine. But get it out your face and be a man and answer up to what you did, is what I'm trying to say. Man up. They're asking you, do you have any remorse? Do you care? And look at the look on his face. Of course I don't.
You sorry?
Look. We are playing that clip. That won't play. We can play that clip. We're gonna play the clip of the mom. Mm-hmm. Evil and wicked, no emotion. Yes, emotionless. Absolutely. Yeah, bless. Absolutely emotionless. Unbelievable.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sergeant Washington Moscoso, WASHINGTON, MOSCOSO. So the individuals you saw this evening, the first individual's name is Ramon Preciado, 53 years old, SID number 443651. The second individual was Christopher Preciado, 19 years old, SID number 1191061. So the two individuals we just walked out today, again, it's a father and son. The first individual is a father, the second individual is a son. They're going to be charged. The son's going to be charged this evening with capital murder, and the father's going to be charged with abuse of the corpse. We do expect more charges to be pending. So I'm not going to go into the whole thing. We all know what kind of.
Listen, here's my thing, you guys, and somebody's got to help me out here. Make this make sense. Okay, people in the chat, like the people in the chat that are chatting right now, I know you guys. Okay, all right, with the exception of maybe one or two of you, but the other ones, I know you very, very well. Make it make sense, you guys. I'm losing my mind about this abuse of a corpse. Somebody tell me, what the hell did they do? Like, I heard that Matthew was brutalized, like he was tortured. So tell me, what the hell did they do to this boy's corpse that it was this intense? That this is, do you understand, abuse of a corpse? Like, what's wrong with you? They're all being charged with that. So somebody make it make sense, because it does not make sense to me. Absolutely not. It does not make sense. None of it. Abuse of a corpse? What the hell are you guys doing to this corpse to make it like this? Oh, look, I'm doing damn. I'm for myself. Huh? Yeah. Turn my damn shit down. But yeah, tell me why. Abuse of a corpse? What are we doing? Like, why? What are you doing with the corpse? Satanic rituals. Okay. Yeah, they look a little bit off, like they got some screws missing, like they worship, dirty ass rocks and weird shit, tying up shit. Okay, I could believe that. What else? Abuse of a corpse? All three of them are being charged with that. What did they do to Matthew and that baby and Savannah? I want the autopsy to come out. See, this is why I've not dropped the story, because when stories like this come out, a whole bunch of shit unfolds every single day. And I like to wait for like the big shit, for everything to come out. So abuse of a corpse, I wonder the autopsy. What happened with the kid? Because something happened, like with Matthew. He was tortured, but I need to know why. Why was he tortured? Why? Because the drug deal went bad. What'd you do to the girl? Make it make sense, because it doesn't make sense. I don't care how you swing this; it doesn't make sense.
Led us to this to where we are today. I will say that when the bodies were discovered on Danny Cave, obviously the investigation began. SAPD detectives made that location and started collecting evidence. One of the key pieces of evidence that we did collect at the scene was Savannah's cell phone. and so that was handed over to our technology team, who was able to download some information on there. With the assistance of the U.S. Secret Service, we were able to get enough information, and so that information was given to our detectives today. With that information, the detectives were able to find a possible location of where the suspect vehicle that was released on that surveillance camera, the surveillance video, possible location where that suspect vehicle might be. They made that location, and sure enough, the vehicle was there. They did a little bit of surveillance on the video or on the vehicle, and then were able to determine which house it belonged to. They went up, knocked on the door. The first gentleman, the first individual, the father answered the door. He knew why the police were there. Was cooperated fully with the investigation. We're right here to headquarters, and our detectives were able to start interviewing both the son and the father. Again, they were both at the home. They were both brought down here, and the interrogations began. Through interrogating the individuals, our detectives had enough, based on what they said, there was enough information there to get a warrant signed by a judge tonight, again, to charge Christopher with capital murder and Ramon with abuse of a corpse. Again, there will be more charges pending. This is what we have right now. I'll answer any questions.
Due to the capital murder for the son and the abuse of the corpse charge for the dad, does that mean that you guys believe the son killed them and then the dad helped hide the bodies?
Yes. And so I want to touch base on something real quick. Since the release of the video that we put out on the 28th, internet has blown up with people sending tips and people just sending misinformation. There's a lot of misinformation out there. These two individuals are the only suspects.
Yes, listen, there was a lot of misinformation out there. Okay, suspect wise, they had all kind of names. It was thrown around so much on this internet. I'm serious. You could throw it back 10 times, and there was like 20 stories. It was kind of like the Shanquilla. It was turned into a Shanquilla thing. I had to wait it out, y'all. Now we had to wait this out. It's funny because the mother is the stepmother, but I'm like, what the hell? Why the hell did these parents help Christopher murder these three individuals over a bad deal? I'm still not. I'm not catching it. I'm not catching it. It doesn't make sense.
Suspects that we were looking for, they were arrested. There were many names being thrown around on the internet. Those people had nothing to do with this. We vetted them and everything. They didn't have anything to do with these murderers. So the individual, again, Christopher, we believe committed the murders of Matthew and Savannah, and then Ramon helped.
You didn't say why?
It appears to be a narcotic related deal that went down.
Do we know the connection between this father and son and Matthew and Savannah, or the connection to the apartment complex?
So there's no apparent connection to the apartment complex. It's just a place where they went to go dispose or hide the vehicle with the bodies in it, and it appears that it was a drug deal. So there was like a drug connection to the suspect and the two victims.
When you say abuse of a corpse, can you talk about that a little bit? Was there any mutilation, or is that?
It's just when you hiding the body, moving the body after discovering that and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
When did you keep them? What exactly?
So the December 21st, which is a Thursday, just before midnight, is when the actual murders took place on that.
And are they going to be charged for the baby? Because in the state of Texas, technically, they could be charged for a third.
Right. So like I said, there's going to be possible charges pending, more charges pending. Our detectives are going to talk with the Bexar County DA to determine if they're going to be any charges facing any charges related to the unborn baby.
And do we know if she was dilated at all? If
I didn't have that information from the medical examiners. I know that she was scheduled to be induced, and she didn't make her appointment, which is why the family went to the police to file the missing persons report.
Did he say where exactly they killed them?
I don't have exactly location. We just know that they were killed at a different location and then taken
Right.
to that
Head on the swivel.
To
right.
dispose of to dispose of the vehicle and the body. I know there was some Spanish questions I wanted to knock out real quick.
Sí, podría darnos un resumen pequeño para la audiencia.
That's right. Keep your head on the swivel. You're right about that. You guys got to be careful about what you allow, your mind, and what you allow, to come into your space mentally. What you allow to live rent free in your head. You have to be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Like my son, he loves video games. We got two VRs, and my wife loves to play VRs, and all these video games. We got every single PlayStation, all that stuff. Okay, I don't really like video games. Okay. But the other day they had me up there, trying to get me, do something different. Okay. And I'm always down for something different. They had me up there playing zombie games. Okay. Now that's all cool and dandy. But like I told my son and wife, I don't like all that. They got this little extras game. And I'm like, oh no, my son's not playing that, and neither am I. Because I don't like anything that messes with my spirit too much, if that makes any sense. You got to be careful what you allow to put into your box. Okay. And when I say box, I'm talking about that brain, that thing up there, because it's very, very important. What we allow in and what we allow out, because whatever you allow in, that's the energy that you're going to give out. So we have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head on the swivel. Absolutely. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, we have to pay attention, and be careful of our spaces and who we allow in our spaces. You know what I'm saying? And what we allow, what we don't allow. And when we say that you are not the same, we mean that. This is why this stuff takes place right here, you guys. This is the shit right here is why shit takes place like this. Because people are not getting the mental health that they need in order for them to survive and live in this fucked up hell, in this world that we call, freedom and happiness. No, you guys, we have to be careful. I don't play those kind of games. I don't play those kind of little evil ass games and shit. I don't like that. I like to drink good at nighttime and pray and thank God for me waking up the next morning. I don't like going to bed like that. I don't like any of that. So, this kind of stuff, demonic. His parents raised him just like this. And they are a prime example of what they raised and what he's become, because they are the same. Absolutely the freaking same. I'm disgusted.
No se pregunta.
Nada, es una pregunta. Si tienes preguntas a
Sí,
particular.
¿a quiénes presentaron esta noche?
Sí, esta noche el primer señor que salió es Ramón Preciado, de 53 años, y el segundo es Christopher Preciado, de 19 años. Christopher Preciado es el que hizo los asesinatos de las víctimas, y su papá Ramón.
All he's doing is pretty much translating and telling about the father and the son, and what they did, and that they're, the victims and all this stuff, and what they did to the victims, how they murdered the victims and their ages and all that stuff. That's a translation to his Spanish. Okay, let's go.
Ayudó en esconder o tratar de esconder el carro y las víctimas.
Las dos
Left
personas
him in the
que
car,
aparecían en el
left the
video
victims in the car
original
after they
se
murdered
hace
him. They didn't kill him at that spot. Let me tell you something. I don't care what else comes out. They were murdered somewhere else and put in that car. And I'm going to say that because, listen, I knew this was a personal thing. I knew this was a personal murder when they said, okay, when they said that Matthew had a contact wound, like, the pistol was to his head. So when you do that, that's personal. You understand? Like, I don't know how many gun owners we got out here, but I know a few. Okay. And when you put a gun to somebody's head and it physically touches them and pull it, that's personal. Okay. Normally people step back to shoot you. They put it to his head. He had a contact wound. She also was shot in the head as well. They were executed. Okay. I don't believe that they were murdered in that vehicle. I believe they were murdered somewhere else and then taken them put back in that vehicle. I do believe that. Okay, because the details have not come out, but watch it unfold. That's why this story has not been dropped yet. I had the story all week long. Ask Jay all week. He's like, when are you gonna drop it? Shit, when shit comes out right. Because it doesn't make sense. This is a Shanquilla moment. I want everything to come out. I don't want to have to drop 6 times. No. Let's get the truth now. Let's get to it.
¿Había un motivo para matarlos?
Parece que había una
They were taken there.
transacción de drogas.
Mark my words.
Que no fue, que fue mal. Que fue mal. La transacción de drogas fue mal y resultó en la muerte de las dos víctimas.
When you say drug deals, you mean were they buying or selling? Do you know what?
Well, I mean, someone was buying and someone
Okay.
was selling. So it was a.
So Matthew was selling and Christopher and the parents are probably buying. Okay. Matthew did not live the best life. And the girlfriend knew about this. Okay. The girlfriend knew that, he was a dealer. He had a lot of stuff on him. Matthew did not. Okay. Did not at all. Okay. Did not live the perfect life. Okay. But he paid for it. She paid for it. They paid for it. I don't know if he was trying to sell something fake to him and they got mad. You know what I mean? And said, okay, that's it. You done sold me some BC powder instead of the white girl. I don't know what you done did, but your ass is out of here. You know what I mean? We ain't playing no games. We asked for the white girl. You done sold me some BC powder. Okay? Now you sold me BC powder. Now I'm about to go ahead and, make you a puppet child. Okay? I don't know what the hell happened. I do know that his lifestyle got him into this. And his girlfriend and his child should not have been in that car with him trying to make no deals. I know that. Shit. Everybody is ran. Well, not everybody's ran the streets, but look, I can vouch for running the streets and I know better. When you know better, you do better. They were young. They were very young. God bless us all over the windows. So meaning, are you referring to their blood being all over the windows? So saying that they were shot in the car? Because I want to see that autopsy. I want to see that damn evidence of the vehicle. Mo, let me know because I'm waiting. I am waiting. Make it make sense.
Drug.
So, can everyone be charged with these murders through the accomplice theory or the multiple parties theory?
Sorry, could who?
Ramon, the dad. Could he be charged with the murders as well through the accomplice theory?
No, he was not. He was not there during the commission of the murders.
Oh,
He
wait.
was there kind of. I guess he was called afterwards to help dispose
So let me make sure. So hold on. Let's.
or help his son.
Pardon me.
Sorry. Christopher has no previous criminal history.
So let's make that make sense. So Christopher actually committed the murders and killed all 3 of them. And the mom and the dad were there to help them as accomplices cover it up. So that's why it is, the whole corpse thing. And that's why it is tampering with evidence. That's why they're not getting a 2nd-degree murder charge because they were there after the fact. But they should get an accomplice to murder charge because they were there after the fact to help him cover it up. Does that make sense?
And Ramon did
Let's
have
see.
a small. He had some prior criminal history.
So are you all done looking for suspects at this
Yeah,
point?
we don't have any other suspects.
And then that surveillance video, were they alive during that surveillance video? They were not alive.
They were not.
Okay.
Last question, guys.
So that video of them in the car on that thumbnail, they were not alive. They were not alive at all. Okay? Not alive at all. Okay? Yeah. You said they're saying that they weren't shot in the car. No way. All over the windows. So are you saying, Yaya, that they were shot in the car? Because I haven't heard it. I'm listening. My ears are peeled. They said they left in a Cadillac. Remember? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's true. That's a fact. That's right, Yaya. You're right. You're correct. The neighbors just say they left in a Cadillac. Yeah. Saying that they weren't shot in the car. No way. I don't know. They haven't said. My thing is they haven't showed any evidence as far as all that in the car. So I'm like, Where were they? Were they shot at that place? Does that make sense? Because I thought they were shot somewhere else and brought there. You know what I mean? Because the parents helped them move the bodies. So I'm like, where'd you move them from? So I don't know. This is really crazy that these parents got involved like this. Yeah, you are correct.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you moved them into the vehicle, that the vehicle with the bodies in was driven to that apartment complex. It didn't happen at that apartment complex.
So ultimately, who's
So they were driven. Didn't happen at the complex. They were driven.
DA's office?
Correct, yes. So our detective, again, tonight are charging them with capital, Christopher with capital murder and Ramon with abuse of a corpse. They are working on some other charges that they're going to file. But regarding, I think specifically the question that you had about the unborn baby, they're going to have a conversation with the DA to determine whether they can charge or put the baby as another victim on this.
So does SCP have any say whenever they talk to the DA's office?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a collaboration with our DA's
Would
office.
you say SCPD is going to seek that they're charged for the unborn baby?
Our detectives are going to do everything they can to bring justice to the family.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for coming out today.
See, so we got to figure out justice. They're talking about justice for the family. Absolutely. This thing just gets wilder and wilder and wilder and wilder. Okay? It does.
All right, Joy, thanks. It's 5:02 right now.
It does. Trust me, it does.
All right, Joy, thanks. It's
Come on, let it
All
big
right,
boy.
Joy, thanks. It's 5:02 right now, and we are following some breaking news from overnight.
We'll
There
play it
has
all
been
for
a
you.
huge break in the case of the murders of soon-to-be parents Savannah Soto, her unborn baby Fabian, and the baby's father, Matthew Guetta.
San Antonio police arresting a teenager and his father in connection with those crimes. News 4's Christina De Leon joins us now with details on the case and how police found the suspects. Christina, good morning.
Good morning, David. Good morning, everyone. Police say it was Savannah's cell phone that actually led to the big break. They were able to find it at the scene, and with the help of Secret Service, it actually led to the information that led them ultimately to their suspects. Police arresting Ramon Preciado for abuse of a corpse. The 53-year-old did not talk to our cameras.
All right, see, that's where I'm confused. So I'm gonna stop right there. The abuse of a corpse. The abuse of a corpse. The abuse of a corpse. What did he do after Matthew and Savannah passed away to get a charge of abuse of a corpse? Did you chop him up? Oh, what did you do? Did you torture him? Because I heard that he was tortured. Hey, what's going on, J Fam? Welcome. Happy New Year. Welcome back. Good to see you, J Fam. Welcome. What did they do? Abuse of a corpse. You feel me? Like what? When you abuse a corpse, they're already passed away, so you doing all kind of shit. You know what I mean? Blunt force Trump. Like, what'd you do? Abuse of a corpse? You moved them. You helped hide the body, but is that part of the abuse? You feel me? Y'all feeling me? Like abuse of a corpse, they gotta get down to it.
As he was taken off to jail, he is accused of helping his son dispose of the bodies of Savannah Soto, her unborn son,
Yes, yeah,
Fabian,
I remember.
and their father, Matthew
You're
Guerra,
right.
after they were killed
Happy New Year,
by
J
his
Fam.
son.
Happy New Year
Police
to all
also
you guys.
arresting 19-year-old Christopher Preciado.
Aw,
Police
I'm
say
glad
he
you
is the
caught it.
one who killed the
Welcome.
three during a drug deal. Police say they were all murdered on December 21st, just
J
before
Fam, hit that like
midnight
button
at another location. They
and
can
become a member
timeline
again.
that
I'm
because
back.
of the medical examiner. Again, December 21st, just before midnight. They were murdered at another location. Then their car was left at the Colinas of Medical Apartments.
So listen, they were murdered at another location, and then their vehicle was left.
With no relation to anything. They just left their car. No relation to anything. They just left medical apartments with no relation to anything. They just left their car there with the bodies inside, and that's where they were found days later. On December
Back that up.
apartments with no relation to anything. They just
Shit don't make sense. Hold on.
examiner again. December 21st, just before midnight. They were murdered at another location. Then their car was left at the Colinas of Medical Apartments with no relation to anything. They just left their car there with the bodies inside, and that's where they were found days later. On December 28th, police released those surveillance images that we all saw of that truck pulling up next to the missing Kia with the bodies inside in the back of the apartments. And since then, police say they got a number of tips with information.
There was a lot of misinformation out there. These two individuals are the only suspects that we were looking for. They were arrested. There were many names being thrown around on the internet. Those people had nothing to do with this. We vetted them and everything. They didn't have anything to do with these murders.
So police say with the help of that cell phone information, they were able to track it down to that vehicle that matched the description in the surveillance video. Once they got to their home, they knocked on their door. The father answered. They were able to go downtown, give them statements, answer questions. That was enough to give them a warrant and get the information they needed to make these arrests. Now the district attorney will decide on more charges against the pair since there was a death of an unborn child. But for now, the father and son remain behind bars. I did some checking. Their bonds have not been set just yet. They're waiting to see a magistrate judge. And again, we're going to continue to follow the story, let you know more details as we get them. But for now, that is the latest. Reporting
Now,
live, I'm Christina De Leon. We will see.
So now, left somewhere else, brought to that scene, it gets deeper. Let's see, because they just don't make no sense.
Did you know she was pregnant?
Oh, always fake news, huh?
They knew. They definitely knew.
Did you know she was pregnant?
Oh, always fake news, huh?
That is a man accused of helping to hide the bodies of Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra. Ramon Preciado and his son Christopher arrested last night for their alleged parts in the murders.
But today, more.
Me too, y'all. I wonder what was thrown in that truck too. I was just gonna say that next. I'm reading your comments from a TV and not from the damn computers. I don't want to get thrown off. I'm wondering what was thrown in what was thrown in the truck. And remember when he got out the truck, they tried to say that was a woman. That was clearly the father. Clearly the father, now that we see everything, y'all. Clearly the father. What was thrown in that truck? Right. What were you hiding? What were you taking? What were you doing? And they were found days later in that Kia, you guys. Days later? I want to know what the damn abuse to the corpse was. The autopsy. We know that they both got headshots, but the abuse to the corpses was killing me.
More charges have been filed against the father and son. Christopher Preciado charged with capital murder. Now 2 more additional charges of
capital murder. And these two are not charged with as an accomplice to it because they weren't there, because Christopher murdered them first and then got the parents involved to help hide the body. This is what I wanted to take you guys through because I don't know who's all up and up on this, but I want you guys to be up and up on this because this shit is crazy. Okay. And the one that I did earlier today, which I am going to have to come back with damn part 2. You know what I mean? Replay gang. Make sure you guys replay from this morning because you guys know that Adam Montgomery is going to trial next month. Okay. And I want you guys to see his wife's testimony. So I might just sit here and go ahead and stay live, get live real quick and go right on to the next one. Because I got to get you guys on. What the hell do we have going on here? Lord have mercy.
of abuse of a corpse and alter, destroy, conceal a human corpse. His father, Ramon, is also charged with abuse of a corpse and the newly added charge of alter, destroy, conceal a human corpse.
We're also, for the very first time, hearing from the family.
What? Hold on a minute. What? Alter? What? Rewind that. What? What did they just say? They must have lost their rap. What the hell? Put a trigger warning in the chat just because I'm talking. And I don't know what's liable to come out of my mouth right now. Okay? Yeah, get those memberships up, y'all. Yeah, what's going on? Become a member. What's going on? JFam, come back. Y'all come back. Y'all, you a mod. Come on, y'all. Turn green. Trig's not going nowhere. We're going 5 for 5. We're probably going to do 7 for 5 this week. I'm back. Okay? And you know I'm dropping all up in the crime sector because that's where I started and that's where we're going to go. All right? That's where we're going and I'm taking y'all with me, okay? This right here, This is my core group right here. So come on, let's go. I'm taking y'all with me over to the crime sector. So hold on to your tighten up your seatbelts because we got a lot to discuss. This does not make sense. This shit is wild. That's why I wanted to show you. Let's hear that one more time.
Newly added charge of alter, destroy, conceal a human corpse.
We're also, for the very first time, hearing from the family, Guerra's father and stepmother, speaking to KSAT today. Eric Hernandez reports they're hoping for the full extent of punishment for both men.
Upset, anger, all kinds of emotions just going through.
Gabriel and Raquel Guerra are breathing a sigh of relief after Christopher Preciado and his father Ramon were arrested Wednesday night in the deaths of their son Matthew Guerra, his girlfriend Savannah Soto, and their unborn child Fabian.
That was definitely a relief of mine that, you know, I can hold someone accountable. I've been talking about justice for the three of them since it started.
Gabriel and Raquel say neither of them know who Christopher and Ramon are. According to the arrest affidavit, Matthew and Savannah met Christopher to allegedly sell them marijuana. We asked the Guerras about that information after they had previously stated that Matthew was trying to turn his life around.
Matthew hasn't made the best decisions, but, you know, I'll make no excuses for him, but whatever he did, you know, I don't condone that at all. But that being said, like, no one deserves to be murdered, period, regardless of what kind of activity you're in or what you're doing.
Now this case moves to the district attorney's office, and the Guerras say they want nothing less than the death penalty for Christopher Preciado.
Now it's on the DA. He had said something about the death penalty, and I'm going to hold him accountable to his word. And that's the next process for me, is him confirming that.
We did get a statement this afternoon from the district attorney's office about the case, and they say an additional capital murder charge could be added for Christopher for the death of the unborn child, but that hasn't been decided just yet. As far as the death penalty after an indictment, the Capital Crimes Committee will then decide whether to seek the death penalty or not. Erica Hernandez, KSAT 12 News.
And it gets better. Oh yeah. Oh, it gets so much better. They just don't make it make sense. This abuse of a corpse is what I'm tripping off on. These damn dogs on a pretty good damn. All right, let's go. Tell me how. How? I need to know how. Somebody needs to tell me how.
The individuals who saw the scene, the first individual's name is Ramon Preciado, 53 years old.
This is as loud as it goes. So try and listen carefully, you guys. Use all the way up.
Preciado, 19 years old, SID number 1191061. So the two individuals we just walked out today, again, is a father and son. The first individual is the father. The second individual is the son. They're going to be charged. The son's going to be charged this evening with capital murder, and the father's going to be charged with abuse of a corpse. So we do expect more charges to be pending. So I'm not going to go into the whole thing. We all know what kind of led us to this to where we are today. I will say that when we recover, or when the bodies were discovered on Danny K, obviously the investigation began. SAPD detectives made that location and started collecting evidence. One of the key pieces of evidence that we did collect at the scene was Savannah's cell phone. And so that was handed over to our technology team, who was able to download some information on there. With the assistance of the U.S. Secret Service, we were able to get enough information. And so that information was given to our detectives today. With that information, the detectives were able to find a possible location of where the suspect vehicle that was released on that surveillance camera, the surveillance video, possible location where that suspect vehicle might be. They made that location, and sure enough, the vehicle was there. They did a little bit of surveillance on the video, or on the vehicle, and then were able to determine which house it belonged to. They went up, knocked on the door. The first gentleman, the first individual, the father answered the door. He knew why the police were there. Was cooperated fully with the investigation. We're brought here to headquarters, and our detectives were able to start interviewing both the son and the father. Again, they were both at the home. They were both brought down here, and the interrogations began. through interrogating the individuals, our detectives had enough, based on what they said, there was enough information there to get a warrant signed by a judge tonight, again, to charge Christopher with capital murder and Ramon with abuse of a corpse. Again, there will be more charges pending. This is what we have right now. I'll answer any questions.
Due to the capital murder for the son and the abuse of the corpse charge for the dad, does that mean that you guys believe the son killed them and then the dad helped hide the bodies?
Yes, yes. And so I want to touch base on something real quick. Since the release of the video that we put out on the 28th, there has been, internet has blown up with people sending tips and people just sending misinformation. There's a lot of misinformation out there. These two individuals are the only suspects that we were looking for. They were arrested. There were many names being thrown around on the internet. Those people had nothing to do with this. We vetted them and everything. They didn't have anything to do with these murders. So the individual, again, Christopher, we believe committed the murders of Matthew and Savannah, and then Ramon helped.
Did you say why?
It appears to be a narcotic-related deal that went bad.
Do we know the connection between this father and son and Matthew and Savannah, or the connection to the apartment complex?
So there's no apparent connection to the apartment complex. It's just a place where they went to go dispose or hide the vehicle with the bodies in it, and it appears that it was a drug deal. So there was like a drug connection to the suspect and the two victims.
When you say abuse of a corpse, can you talk about that a little bit? Was there any mutilation, or is that?
It's just when you hiding the body, moving the body after discovering that and all that kind of stuff. Yep.
When he killed them, when exactly?
So December 21st, which is a Thursday, just before midnight, is when the actual murders took place. On that. Mm-hmm.
And are they going to be charged for the baby? Because in the state of Texas, technically, they could be charged for a third.
Right. So like I said, there's going to be possible charges pending, more charges pending. Our detectives are going to talk with the Bexar County DA to determine if they're going to be any charges facing any charges related to the unborn baby.
And do we know if she was dilated?
Hey, Bless, check your text message real quick. Yeah.
I didn't have that information from the medical examiners. I know that she was scheduled to be induced, and she didn't make her appointment, which is why the family went to the police to file the missing persons report.
Did he say where exactly they killed them?
I don't have exact location, or we just know that they were killed at a different location and then taken to the apartment complex to dispose of the vehicle and the bodies. I know there was some Spanish questions I wanted to knock out real quick.
Sí, podría darnos un resumen pequeño para la audiencia de
No hacer preguntas.
Nada más una pregunta. Si tienes preguntas,
¿a quiénes presentaron esta noche?
Sí, esta noche el primer señor que salió es Ramón Preciado, de 53 años, y el segundo es Christopher Preciado, de 19 años. Christopher Preciado es el que hizo los asesinatos de las víctimas, y su papá Ramón ayudó en esconder o tratar de esconder el carro y las víctimas.
Las dos personas eran las que aparecían en el video de vigilancia que presentaron la semana pasada.
Sí.
¿Había un motivo para matarlos?
Parece que había una transacción de drogas que fue mal. La transacción de drogas fue mal y resultó en la muerte de las dos víctimas.
When you say drug deals, were they buying or selling? Do you know what?
Well, I mean, someone was buying and someone was selling, so it was a drug.
So can Ramon be charged with these murders through the accomplice theory or the multiple parties theory?
Sorry, could who?
Ramon, the dad. Could he be charged with the murders as well through an accomplice theory?
No, he was not. He was not there during the commission of the murders. He was there kind of, I guess he was called afterwards to help dispose or help his son. I'm sorry?
Do you still have previous records?
Christopher has no previous criminal history, and Ramon did have a small, he had some prior criminal history.
So are you all done looking for suspects at this
Yeah,
point?
we don't have any other suspects.
And that surveillance video, were they alive during that surveillance video? They were not alive. During
Last question, guys. Christopher killed them and then moved the bodies to the car? Correct.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you moved them into the vehicle. The vehicle with the bodies in was driven to that apartment complex. It didn't happen at that apartment complex.
So ultimately, who's going to make the decision on the final charges? Is that going to be the DA's office?
Correct. Yes. So our detective again tonight are charging them with Christopher with capital murder, and Ramon with abuse of a corpse. They are working on some other charges that they're going to file. But regarding, I think specifically the question that you had about the unborn baby, they're going to have a conversation with the DA to determine whether they can charge or put the baby as another victim on this.
So does SAP have any say whenever they talk to the DA's office?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a collaboration with our DA's office.
Would you say SAPD is going to seek that they're charged for the unborn baby?
Our detectives are going to do everything they can to bring justice to the family.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for coming out today.
Now, so that's part of what's going on, okay? That's part of what's going on, but that's not all of what's going on. So I'm glad that I'm able to take you guys through this because we are going to get up the clip to where the mom gets arrested, and I want you to see all that too, because it's just not a game. None of it is.
News of these arrests and the murders of Savannah Soto and Matthew Garrett.
Why? Come on, play. Play for us. Don't play with it. Play with me.
News of these arrests and the murders of.
Why? Why can't we have the big screen? It used to be this way.
News of these arrests and the murders of Savannah Soto and Matthew Garrett bring some sense of closure to people who've been.
Hold on.
News of these arrests and the murders of.
Not going to let me do a big removing a corpse concealed.
News of these arrests and the murders of Savannah Soto and Matthew Garrett bring some sense of closure to people who've been following this case.
Katrina Weber went back to the neighborhood where those bodies of the couple were found, and she tells us why people are now breathing a bit easier there.
Always fake news.
53-year-old Ramon Preciado doesn't want to believe it, but San Antonio police have no doubt that both he and his 19-year-old son, Christopher Preciado, are the men they've been looking for since last week. Suspects in the murders of 22-year-old Matthew Guerra and his pregnant girlfriend, 18-year-old Savannah Soto.
Christopher, we believe, committed the murders of Matthew and Savannah, and then Ramon helped.
The couple was found dead the day after Christmas in a car at this apartment complex on Danny Kaye Drive. Police believe they were killed somewhere else. Then Ramon helped move the bodies.
Who do you have to be? They're just innocent lady with a baby, wasn't even born yet.
Esmeralda Ramirez lives there and has been wondering and worrying about a killer on the loose.
And it was kind of crazy because it was like right by us. And I was like, dang, are we even safe?
According to police, this was not random. They say Christopher Preciado told them he met with the victims not far from there to buy marijuana. Although he says he acted in self-defense, police call this capital murder.
You can tell by this display that this is a case that's been weighing on a lot of people's minds here. And with the news of the arrest, at least some of those minds are a little bit more at ease. I just hope their family gets peace out of that.
Police say more charges, possibly linked to the death of Soto's baby, could be yet to come. Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
Keep up to date with all of.
Now, I believe we are at the end. Let's see. I believe we are. Let's see. Because I want to see. Well, we're going to show their faces to you one more time. We are. This may be a clip, yeah. So these are our two suspects so far. Remember, we got a third one that has just joined us. So now let's go ahead and get that clip up, okay? Let's get that clip up of her getting arrested. And let's see if now, stop the screen and get these scumbags off of here. Let's see if now, all right, if now we can get her to play, okay? All right? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you something. I most definitely feel some type of freaking way. And I feel like this is definitely a family affair. And I don't know why it's a family affair, and I want to know why it's a family affair. Stuff won't make it make sense. It just don't make no sense to me. And she's just like the rest, nothing to say. Let's see.
Did you give Christopher your gun to use in this murder?
All right, you just get up in this clip. We're not doing this. We're not. All right, so listen. Let's see if we can get past some of this. Because for whatever reason,
Told police that she was sleeping. Now,
it just doesn't like it. It doesn't like it over here. Let's try and do this one. So let's get out of here and let's go ahead and come this way. Come on, we'll do a little navigating together. Normally Trig, has her shit ready to go. Everything ready to go. But let's go ahead and present a different one. Let's see if the second one will play. Because for whatever reason, YouTube doesn't like me to just take it straight to YouTube. But I'm definitely not taking this damn shit to Canva. For what reason? It's not playing right here. All right. So let's share the other clip of her getting arrested. And let's see if that one will play for us. Because I just want you to see how emotional this woman is.
that this happened and that she said it.
Yeah. Huh. Why can't we find this clip? I need it. We need it. So let's go into this because let's see. We got the live footage. And I don't want to play somebody else's stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta have your own. You got to have your own. All right. Important. You got to have your own to make content. You feel me? You got to have your own now. Let's get this one right here. And let's see if we can have this one play. All right. It's a lot of clips going on, okay? It's a lot. It's a whole hell of a lot. But let's see if we can share this clip because Trick is definitely down. I'm definitely going to share this clip with you if it's the last thing I do because I'm pissed off. Pissed off. I'm not pissed off. I'm pissed off. Off. You understand what the off? With the three F's, off. All the way off. That this is a family affair. I'm pissed off. How we raising our kids? What we doing now? What we doing now? Gotta walk around the corner. Yeah, maybe this one will play. Oh God, please. Oh Lord, have mercy. And it's not my internet. I ain't got no welfare internet. I pay $80 a month, and I got every program in the world that's going on, and a new computer. All new shit. Hell. Holy hell. Excuse my language for anybody I offended. Holy. Oh yeah. Damn it. Not holy. Just damn. Just damn it. This is 1 minute of the bitch walk around the corner, and this shit don't want to play. We're gonna get another one. We'll pull another one. That's fine. Stay with me. Stay with Trigger TV real quick while we go ahead and get this monster up real quick. I think having this monster up is very important. So we're gonna get her ass up in here because she deserves to be seen. Okay? She deserves it. She deserves to be seen. She wants to be seen. Let's pause that clip too, because I'm not with this. This is gonna irritate me. I ain't with it. If it ain't playing, I ain't with it. All right. Let's pause this scene real quick. But while we're pausing it too, I want to also tell you guys a little bit why I'm getting this other clip for you. Let me also share with you guys about the Adam Montgomery case too. Okay, that one's coming up, and it looks like we're gonna have to jump into that. Okay, because we're gonna hear old girl's testimony. Okay, as we do this. This girl right here, I'm just like, damn, can we not? No, we don't want to do all that. Yeah, but let's see if it shares it. Share it. Let's see. Let's pull this clip and see if it shares it. Now. All right, let's get it together. This Trigger is not going to be here all day long. We know what happened. I told you guys the mother was involved. I said allegedly. I said it this morning. Ozzy Osbourne shirt. Right, exactly. That's how you coming. Ozzy Osbourne. You think you crazy? Ozzy was crazy. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Now, let me go to my private chat and click and play this clip. This month better play. Hold on. Let me share this tab with you. I'm not playing. I'm sick of these scumbags. I got time today. Let's go. I got time today. I got time freaking today. Okay? Why is this shit not wanting to load up on my stuff? We got time today with her Ozzy Osbourne shirt, right? Exactly. Who's she trying to what's she trying to represent? The dark side? Okay? If that's the case, she should have put on a Morrissey or the Smith shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them. You know what I'm saying? That's dark. That's darkness right there. You don't know about that. It's taking a minute to load this damn clip. Hold on. Let's make sure we can share it. Because I don't have the patience. Today is the day. They won't trigger online all day. This is just my payback for not coming back on the 1st. Give me a minute. Now, while we're doing this, let's talk about a little bit about Mr. Montgomery in that case, okay? And Kayla Montgomery, because we're going to hear from her sorry ass next, okay? We surely are. We're going to go into the Kayla Montgomery case. We're going to talk a little bit about her, listen to her testimony, and how she also throws her husband, ex-husband, underneath the bus because she was there during that murder with Harmony, okay? She's going to testify in the weapons case against him and talk about that. And we're going to play that for you too. I'm going to play the whole court scene right after this one. I'm going to log out of this one, stand up, stretch out, and sit right back down and do it again. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So we can knock them all out. As promised, you're going to get part 2. But this right here is not okay. So why we can't play this, I don't know. It's just not ready. It ain't ready. I don't know. We're going to try and play a clip, though. But listen, we are going to talk about Kayla Montgomery, so just go ahead and stay right here. Stay where you're at. Because all we're going to do is just go in and out, right in and right back out the live, and go ahead and pop that bad boy off, too. That part, so we can find out what's really going on in the world, why these murders are taking places, what's going on. These clips don't want to load. Don't know why. And I know it ain't my shit. I got the nice shit over here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in the basement. You know what I'm saying? I got a studio.
Did you give Christopher your gun?
We ain't got no basement over here. We in the studio. Okay? With cowboy stars everywhere. All right? All right? We over here doing it plush. Living the life. In the damn presidential suite where I record at. We don't need no damn background. I just put it up because I'm lazy. I'm lazy. All right? I'm lazy. I don't feel like, showing you the dick and balls hat that's still hanging on my door that I'm not even allowed to wear no more. Okay? I don't feel like that. I feel like doing crime. Now, why is this clip not playing? Might be a reason. Maybe, maybe not. But this clip is just not trying to play. It's just not. But we're gonna watch this mother get arrested. Go ahead. We're gonna play this one. Let's go. Let's go. And if you're not in here, if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit it, smash it, flip it, rub it down with some disinfectant. Make sure you wipe your feet up in here. You know what I'm saying? We're not the same over here. Not everybody can sit over here. It's a different type of breed. Sit over here. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys enjoy the stream too. Talk to one another, get to know each other. It's fun over here. It's fun over here. But this kind of shit, when this kind of shit happens, this ain't fun. This ain't fun. Okay? It's not. This is a 2 hour ago. Why can't we see Ozzy Osbourne walk out? Now, if the clip keeps on tripping, we're not showing it. We're just going to move on. Let's see. Here goes Ozzy herself. Look at her face. There we go.
Why did you do it?
Are you sorry? You have nothing to say to the family.
Did
Did you give Christopher your gun?
Her gun. You heard that?
On the other side, right?
It was
Keep
her
going.
gun,
Good
you
job, guys.
guys.
Good job.
How have you been able to sleep at night?
Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
Did you give Christopher?
You guys hear that? Did you give Christopher? That's them blanking out, not me. They're asking her, did you give Christopher your gun? She's not answering them. So it was her gun that was used in the murder. That's them. That's them blanking out, not us. She is not saying a word. The no sound is on their end. I wish they'd come on with it, though. We need a little sound for the video. You know what I'm saying? If I know what's going on. But fast forward so we can hear them talk. Talk. All right, hold on, because she is not. We can't. We're not gonna go through no muted fucking Yeah. We need answers. We need answers. Let's go. We need answers.
You guys ready? Okay. Ready? Great. Okay.
Listen carefully.
Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. We're going to provide you with an update on the Savannah Soto and Matthew Guetta case. First and foremost, once again, SAPD wants to extend our condolences to the family of Savannah and Matthew. Today, as you saw, we just made another arrest. This is the third arrest in this case. Just to recap, back on December 23rd, Leon Valley PD reported that Savannah and Matthew Guetta were reported missing to their jurisdiction. On December 26th, SAPD officers received a call for a disturbance. When those officers made that location, they discovered the bodies of Savannah Soto and Matthew Guetta. They were found deceased in their vehicle, the Kia Optima, that had also been reported missing. Since then, our homicide unit has done an outstanding job in following this case. They followed every lead. They were able to get surveillance video, which led them to these arrests that were made. On January 3rd, we made two arrests, 19-year-old Christopher Preciado and 53-year-old Ramon Preciado.
Right.
There was a lot of information on social media that there was a third individual involved. Our homicide detectives were aware of that. However, we were looking for enough probable cause to make that arrest and to present the best case forward to the DA's office. Today, that happened. They were able to develop enough evidence to charge 47-year-old Mirta Romanos. That's Myrta Ramanos. She is believed to be, I'm not sure exactly what the relationship is, but maybe a stepmother to Christopher, 19-year-old Christopher. She is being charged with 3 felonies. The first one being alter, destroy, conceal a human corpse, which is a second-degree felony. She's also being charged with abuse of corpse, which is a state jail felony, and a third charge, tampering with evidence. Through our forensic unit, we were able to develop information from surveillance video that shows Miss Romanos involved the night of the murder. That video surveillance shows her at the home right after the murders, and she was seen on video surveillance leaving in that black truck that we all saw on the surveillance video, and then returning to her home with Christopher and Ramon in that truck. At this time, I'll take any questions that you might have.
It was her weapon, right?
Excuse me?
They matched her weapon to the ballistics.
Right. That tampering with evidence, from what we understand, she stated that was her gun. So we do know that that was her weapon.
And do they believe they were killed in that home? And what was the mother of the stepmom's role?
I'm not sure exactly where. We haven't released any of that information. I'm not sure what the circumstances were, but we do know she was involved in helping get rid of the evidence concerning those bodies.
On the third, you guys were under the impression that there were two suspects, or had said that there were two suspects that were arrested?
No, our homicide detectives were aware early
Art
on in the
Trish, there
investigation
you
that there
go.
wasn't a
Oh,
third
there's
person
my girl in
involved.
the building. Hey
We know
now.
that from the video
Hey
surveillance
now.
when there was that towel that's everyone's
Yes,
talked
you're
about
right.
being thrown.
Yeah, bless.
At that time, we just didn't have enough evidence
Let's
to
do
say
that.
that was.
Yaya, you are thinking right on target, right along with me. Dark Trish, welcome to the building. We missed you so much. We are definitely black. Black. We black and we back. And we mix. And we it. All right. We black and back. But we are definitely back in the building. Dark Trish, thank you so much for staying a member and always being loyal and just showing up. We love you so much. All of you guys. I appreciate all of you guys being here. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Trigger TV is back on her normal schedule, on her normal-ish. Okay, I'm here. I'm back. I'm here to talk about this shit over here. Listen, let me tell you something. This case right here, y'all bless, you hit, oh my God. I don't know if you're hitting on my brain today or what, okay? But you're killing me. You're on the same page. The cartel type stuff, this is exactly what I've been thinking about all week. Like this is a cartel hit because you had too many drugs, Mr. Matthew. You was doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like a lot. This feels like a cartel hit because you took everybody out execution style though. It wasn't like it was, multiple shots all over your body. It was execution style. And not only that, like I explained to you, he had a contact wound. So that means that gun was to his forehead, his head. You know what I mean? Like that's personal cartel head. Sound like you in Texas too? You know how they roll. Anybody that lived in Texas, I know I used to, and I have family in Texas. Okay. The cartels, they originate. A lot of them originate from that bitch. Okay, they live there. They run that town. This feels like that. Thank you for saying that. This feels like that. What is going on? I'm telling you guys, it's deeper than what is deeper than what the eye is showing us. I'm telling you right now, and this is why it's taken me all week to jump into this Soto case. I know a lot of people should have been like, or like Trigger TV, you do crime. Why are you not on the Soto case? Because the Soto case is running like the Shanquilla case, where there's so much information. First, you had a Trayvon Morris that was a suspect, and then you had somebody. All that shit was for the birds. I already knew it was garbage. I'm like, no, it's something else. It's something else. It's deeper than this. I just don't drop. If I'm a drop, I gotta have the details. I gotta know my shit. I gotta be on my shit. I gotta be ready, and I want everything to unfold before I just drop. Anybody that knows Trigger TV, that's how we do it. I'm ready for the show. I don't get ready, when you guys all come in the building and here we are searching. No, 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 no. We got clips lined up, ready to go. The 45 is loaded for you. Okay, ready to pop off. Okay, so this feels like that. Y'all bless. Exactly. Throw some bangs in the chat if you guys are still banging with Trigger TV, okay? Throw some bangs in the chat, okay? Because we are going to stay fired up. 2024, we are growing. We are going to grow. I'm taking us to 6K, okay? I am. I promise you, I'm taking us. And anybody that wants to go, let's go. Stay with me and let's go. We're going up. We're going up because there's too much crime to talk about that we're not talking about. Does that make sense? There's too many things that we're not talking about that people are not hearing about. We're only hearing bits and pieces about the damn trial. And we know, or about this court, I'm sorry, about this situation, about this death. And we're not hearing enough detail. There's more to it. Just like there's more to the Adam Montgomery case. So let's go. Let's get into the rest of this clip because this is what we've been waiting for. The end game. And it's not over yet because she's a stepmom. So what is really going on?
Miss Mirta Romanos. But like I said, since then, they've developed enough evidence from surveillance video from the home showing her leaving with the two as she gets into that truck. And then when they return to the home, it's her, Christopher, and Ramon in that truck.
Had she called you guys in the past week to come to the house at all? Because I know there's been some reports of vandalism there.
I'm not aware of any of that.
As of right now, are you under the impression there are any more suspects?
At this time, we're confident that there's no more suspects. At this time, we're confident that these were the 3 individuals that were involved in this case.
Do you believe this is connected somehow to a larger crime ring or anything like that?
No, we don't have any information to lead us to believe that. We do know that there was, I guess, a transaction earlier in that night. What happened and transpired was Matthew Guerra and Savannah were killed. Thank you.
So you guys still don't know where they were killed, like if it was at their home or somewhere else?
We believe it was in that area, right near their home.
How cooperative was she?
How cooperative was she? I know there was a search warrant that was issued a few days ago. There was a search warrant, so they had the authority to go into that home. Today, I don't believe she said much.
What happened to the telephone?
I don't have that information. Any other questions?
Did she confess today?
She wasn't cooperative today. Thank you, guys.
So she's a stepmother, right?
We believe she's a stepmom.
Not biological.
Yeah,
She's still married to Ramon.
I don't know if that's a common law or they're living together, but I don't believe they're legally married. But I'm not for sure. She did live. Them 3 did live in the house together.
So now you guys are identifying as stepmother.
Correct. Okay, thank you.
So there we have it. Okay, so that was her arrest. Listen, don't you guys think it's a little awkward? Let's see. Take this down. Don't you think it's a little awkward that now the mother's involved, like the stepmom's involved? It's awkward that he committed these murders over a bad deal, right? But the father gets involved to help move the corpse, to help move them, supposedly. Now the mother's arrested. I knew that was coming too. Just so you know, I knew it. And I said it in my stream. I said it last week and I said it this morning. The mother has to be involved. She's involved some way, somehow. Okay. And now here she is in handcuffs. But don't you think it's ironic that none of them have any words, nothing to say? Don't you think it's ironic? I think it's ironic. I think it's absolutely crazy. I think it's absolutely nuts. Look at me. I'm telling you. All right. I'm right here. You know me. I ain't scared. No, I'm not camera shy at all. Okay. All right. And no, I don't sit in the same clothes all day. I change up my clothes. You know what I'm saying? You saw me in red earlier today. I'm taking another shower or a different outfit. That's how Trig does it over here now. Other motherfuckers do, but you know what I do. But don't you think it's ironic? Don't you think it's ironic? Like, what 2 parents do you know helps cover up a murder? Like, who the fuck does that? If my son went out and killed somebody, don't you know me and my wife would not be helping him hide a corpse or doing anything? I'm coming on camera because I have not seen you guys since the first of the month or since last year. So I want to come and say what's going on. How are you guys? Show you my face, show you my love. You know what I mean? I should take the background. Well, you can see my face. I just put the background because it's all about the crime now. Okay? Crime is what made me. Okay? And it's what makes me go. Okay? Some big wigs involved, right? That's a fact. You better know it. This is a hit. I don't know. Call it what you want to call it. I ain't no motherfucking alcoholic. This is a hit. When you kill kids, she was scheduled to be induced, right? So when you take kids out, like, don't you know what time it is? That's a hit. So he sold him bad drugs. Okay. And then he went and got his mom and dad. No, you guys. No. And the parents aren't talking. Doesn't make sense. So we're gonna watch this story unfold. I'm gonna stay with you on the Soto case, okay? Because I've been on the Soto case for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. I just haven't presented it because I don't like presenting shit when shit's not all together. I don't like it. Make sure you guys do me a favor. Smash the like button. If you want to support the stream, you can for free. Throw some hearts in the chat. Blue ones specifically, because the Cowboys are 12-5, and we are going to the Super Bowl. You better believe that. Believe that, because the Eagles just got their ass whooped again. So believe that, okay? Yeah, I'm glad your notification worked today. Thank you, Cyrus. I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome. Okay, turn on your notifications so that you are notified every time the trigger drops. Okay. Also, you guys, if you want to support the stream, you know you can super chat, PayPal, or even whatever. What did I say? Super chat, PayPal, or even Cash App. You guys know we got it down there. DJ, put it up real quick for the banner. It's right there. You guys can support me. I'm back full time, so don't worry. Trigger's in the building, okay? If you are a part of Trig Nation, if you have not become a member, please become a member because I'm going to be doing a lot of uploads, okay? A lot of uploads and a lot of drops. So I need you just to pay attention, hit that like button and go in there. And I'm only going to be live for the members only, okay? So I'm going to stop going live so much because we're also on Facebook. So please subscribe to our Facebook. It's Trigger TV 187. Also, subscribe to our Instagram, Trigger TV 187. We also have a Twitter, Trigger TV 187. Subscribe to all three. Get over there, you guys, because that's where we're dropping content over there too. Okay, we got it all linked up. So we are definitely setting ourselves up for 2024 to be very successful. And we are praying that we can get grown, baby. I'm talking about 6K by the end of the year. And I know we can do it. With your help, you guys, we can do it. You guys are the backbone of the platform, and we have definitely regrouped. We have definitely revamped, definitely got some fresh ass energy, and we are ready and excited to give it to you. So please, you guys, number one, keep this family, the Soto and Guerrero family, in your prayers, okay? Do that for me. And remember to have a heart for humanity, even when humanity does not have a heart for you. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Okay? This is the ultimate betrayal. A whole family taken out. All right. So listen, make sure you guys share, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. I will definitely gonna end the stream and I'm coming right back. So go ahead and Dark Trish, Cyrus, Yaya, all you guys in the building. Go ahead and stay right here because we're just gonna come right back with what's her name? Kayla Montgomery's testimony against her husband with this weapons trial and why. I'm gonna explain to you why she's in jail for perjury, what her lie was, and we'll break it down for you. Okay. All right, so go ahead and play me out. Get up out of here real quick, and I'll be right back in about 2 minutes because I'm just going around. I'm just going to go around this, around. Might as well go on bang. I don't know if I can give myself 15-minute notice or just stay right here. Let's just stay right here. Let's go. So let's go ahead. DJ, put me out. I'm out here. I will see you in about 5 minutes, and let's go ahead and get on with the Adam Montgomery case, and let's listen to Kayla Montgomery and see what she has to say about the death of her daughter. Or I'm sorry, the death of Harmony Montgomery, which was not her daughter. It was her stepdaughter, and how she let that happen. We love you so much, you guys. Thank you for joining Trigger TV. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support, you guys. We love you. Make sure you guys have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much. And I'm out of here. I'll see you soon, you guys. Peace. I'm out.